So I said I wasn't going to do another video until about Monday, but something came to mind that I thought, yeah, we're going to talk about this too, right? So while I'm waiting for people to join on, I'm going to invite some more people. But when you come on, all I ask is that you share. Give me a second. I'm inviting a few folks. You know how I do. I'm inviting a few folks. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Come on in. This time I'm not going to talk long. We're just going to have a little quick conversation, and then we're going to go on about our business. But come on in. If you don't mind, say hello when you come in. If you don't mind, invite some people to join us, and let's move forward. Come on in. When you come in, say hi so that I'll know you're here. And like I said, if you don't mind, share. So it is, hey Cassandra, it is Saturday afternoon and I am enjoying my good self. But here it is. So I was just sitting here minding my business. I promise you all, I was minding my business. And then I got a little tickled because I started thinking about, you know how now this again is for men and women. This is not just for women. So, hey Renee. So you know how when you meet somebody, right? And since I'm a woman, I'm going to share my experience. You know how women, and you may be able to identify with this. You know how when you meet a guy and he's telling you about, he got a good job, or he telling you about all the money he got. He telling you about, all the possessions that he got. He's like on this whole woo. I could take care of you. Woo. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? He just pouring it on. He trying to wine and dine. He trying to spend a little money. He trying to take you on a little shopping spree. Right? But then he complained and said that women just want him for his money. How about this one? Have you ever met a lady and she's just like, I don't know what's going on. Men, I can't find a decent man. It seems like all they want me for is my body. Have you heard either one of those? Come on, ladies, just let me know. Am I the only one who has ever met a man who advertised and flashed his money, but then complained because he's saying that women are after him for his money? Or better yet, fellas, have you ever encountered a woman, you know what I'm saying, that she is straight advertising, marketing, something, one thing, and then complains about the message? Here's the problem. It's not them, right? So the men complain about women just want money, or the woman complain about men just want sex. The reality is it's not just them. Now, sometimes it is them, but the majority of the time, it's you. The problem is you. You want to know what the problem is? It's because you're receiving what you're putting out in the atmosphere. You're receiving based on what you are marketing and what you are advertising, right? It's just like any other company. When they are trying to pull in a particular demographic, they put out certain advertisements. They put out certain marketing because they're trying to pull in a certain result. It is the same thing with us. When we are marketing or we are advertising something, you know what I mean? Whether you were advertising that you got a lot of money, fellas, what you're saying is you got a lot of money and you want it to be spent. So then don't get mad when whatever you're marketing or whatever you're advertising to, that lady starts asking you for the money. You said you had a lot of money. You said you was balling. You said, right? So what you want the woman to do? Act like she didn't hear you? You wanted to pretend? I mean, y'all got to help me understand this. It seems like I hear that all the time, especially from men. They're always complaining like, oh, she in my pocket. You know what I mean? I just meet women and all they do is beg. But then when you listen, it's like they not begging. They're taking you up on your offer. Because what you're doing is you're advertising. You're saying, I got money and I want to spend it. Because you're the one running around here talking about all the money you got in the bank. You're the one running around here talking about all the fancy cars you got at the house. Let me tell y'all a little story. Y'all know I got stories, right? Back in the day, I dated this little fella. And I promise y'all, we done went out to the little restaurant. And he pulled his little wad of money out all slow. So I'm trying to act like I don't really see it. You know, I'm just eating, trying to pretend like I don't see it. He pulled it out, right? But it looked like this dude done went to the bank and either pulled out every penny he had, or he done cashed his whole paycheck and he carrying it around in his pocket, right? Because what? You trying to impress me with your money? Because what? You trying to move me with your money? Well, see, here's the thing. Now, then you can't get mad. If you presenting, you got money, money, money. If you presenting, I'm going to take care of you. If you're presenting, you know what I'm saying? If you need anything, just ask me. If you are presenting any of those things, you cannot then turn around and get mad when she call you on it. Right? You just can't do it. But men do that all the time. I need a man, somebody, or another woman, if you got some better insight, please help me understand what that's about. Please help me to understand. And then they run around here mad talking about women are gold diggers. Hey, Heather, right? It's not that all women are gold diggers. You're pulling that spirit. You're pulling that type of woman because that's what you're marketing. That's what you're advertising. Now, ladies, I got something for you too, right? We run around and we say, oh, it seems like when I meet men, all the men that I meet, all he want is something physical. All he want is something sex. All he want to do is smash, whatever. Because sometimes it is based on what are you presenting? Are you presenting that you're easy? Are you presenting that you're okay with that? You know what I'm saying? Does your disposition say that this is something that's acceptable to you or acceptable for you? What are you presenting? Now, you know, I guess they think they can buy love. That's a good one, Cassandra. But then if you think you can buy love and people take you up on your offer, why get mad? You see what I'm saying? Like the two don't go together. And then they run around here delusional, like they don't recognize that it's them, right? We run, and I've been guilty, especially as a younger girl. You know what I mean? Yes, we can wear what we want. Okay, ladies, I get that. Yes, you can wear what you want because it's your body, but be mindful, right? That what you are wearing is an advertisement. So if you out here with some booty shorts all the time, if you out here and all this out all the time, right? And I can see the crack of your behind through your booty shorts, then stop being surprised when it feels like the men that you are attracted to your body. First of all, let's understand that men are visual. Right? They not like women. Men are visual first. So they're attracted to what they see. And so if you out here with your flesh on display, then that's what they're attracted to. Right? If they approach you and they say something out of order, and instead of correcting them or checking them, you give a little key, they're going to think that it's okay. And they're going to keep moving forward according. It's the same thing, men. If you out here talking about you Mr. Baller of the Year, if you out here on some save or whatever, don't get mad when that lady or that girl calls you on it, right? We always quick to blame everybody else instead of taking responsibility for our actions. Right? So fellas, yes, you can flash all your money. You can release your bank statement. Don't nobody care. But don't get mad when that woman is constantly asking you for something. You set that up. You set that up. Because every time you was like, because you don't know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm balling because you don't know me. I got money in the bank. You don't know me. I always got something. Then you're advertising that you got money and you want to spend it. Ladies, don't get mad. If you want to go out here with super skin tight clothes and you can't breathe type clothes, if you want to go out here with clothes that are showing every part of your flesh, that you are not leaving anything to the imagination, then please do not be surprised by what you are attracting, right? Because you are advertising. Whether you believe it or not, what you wear advertises. How you wear it advertises. Your conversation, I don't know why I'm so hot here today. Your conversation It's an advertisement. And again, I'm not saying, oh, you got to be up here all stoic and covered and all that craziness. That's not what I'm saying. But you know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. You know what I mean? I should not. Like, listen. And then don't be surprised. You can't expect a man to meet you or see you initially and you want him to be super respectful, but you look like a stripper or you look like some other things I don't want to say today. And I get it. Yes, you are entitled to wear what you want to, but please understand, men and women, that doing what you want comes with a price, right? And that whatever you're marketing, that's what you're going to pull. Whatever spirit you are operating in, that's what you're going to pull. That's why I tell women all the time, when you're broken and you're hurting, don't choose people in your brokenness, because what's going to happen more than likely is your brokenness will attract another broken spirit. Now, both of y'all together messed up and broken. And then you're wondering what's going on. It's because of what you are putting out into the atmosphere, right? We have to be more responsible with what we are presenting. I mean, it's just that, plain and simple. You have to be more responsible when it comes to what you are presenting, right? You get what you put out there. If you want a man, lady, if you want a man to respect you, then you respect you. If you want a man to appreciate and value you, then you appreciate and you value you, right? And it starts by the presentation, right? If you don't care no more about your body and you want the whole world to see, then guess what, baby? That's on you. But don't expect to be winning the prince and you out here dressing for the whatever, right? We got to stop that. And the same thing to men. If you don't want women asking you for your money, if you don't want to set an expectation, then stop advertising it. Don't tell me no more how much money you make. Don't tell nobody else no more about your fancy cars at the crib. Don't nobody care, right? And then you're going to get mad. We get mad. And then especially younger people, you know what I mean? They on some, it's whatever, they could do whatever they want to. No. Everything should be done with some expectation of order, with some expectation of decency. You don't go to your job and just wear anything. Your job got a dress code, right? So you out here advertising flesh, and then you surprised because you pulling dudes that want flesh, because that's what you're advertising. Now you got to learn. You can still be sexy. Ladies, you can still be sexy without showing all of your goods. You can still be sexy. You can still be attractive without walking out here with booty shorts, without walking out here with all this hanging out, right? I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see your stomach. I don't want to see your behind. I don't want to see this. I get so sick and tired of scrolling on social media and seeing pictures of women with their behinds facing the camera. And then you getting hundreds and thousands of likes and comments, people blowing up your inbox. Then you on Facebook trying to blast people talking about stay out my inbox. Well, if you want them to stay out your inbox, advertise something different. That's just the absolute honest truth, ladies. If you want a man to come at you from a different angle, then present something different. If you're trying to pull a respectable type dude, then be respectable yourself. Same thing, men. I'm telling you the same thing. If you want that woman to like you for you, then stop advertising that you buy gifts. Stop advertising that you pay bills. Stop advertising it. Right? One thing I hate more than anything is to meet a man and the very first conversation we having is about his money. Right? About his money. Don't nobody care. But you're trying to impress, right? And even with ladies, we out here, I guess when we do that, we're trying to be sexy, we're trying to be whatever, but you don't have to do that to be sexy. right? There's a fine line. There's a fine line. And then, like I said, and then we don't want to take responsibility. We blame it on the other person. Oh, it's them. It's them. No, it's you, boo. It's the spirit that you're operating in. And the spirit that you're operating in is attracting the foolishness that's coming in your life. And I had to learn that lesson for myself, right? If I'm out here being reckless, I'm attracting reckless dudes. If I'm out here being all broken and I'm out here advertising whatever, when wearing short clothes, revealing clothes, then I am pulling people who are only on the physical. Because that's what I'm marketing. Right? And like I said, at some point, we have to grow up and we have to take inventory of ourselves, right? If you are looking down your process of life and it feels like you pulling the same type of female or it feels like you pulling the same type of dude, then you need to take inventory of yourself and find out where the glitch in the system is, right? And once you find out what the glitch in the system is, you need to take a break, right? And get yourself together, right? And I mean, really get yourself together. Stop expecting other people to come into your life and save you and fix you. No, get yourself together. Take responsibility for your own mind. Take responsibility for your own actions, right? If you do different, you're going to draw something different. If you market something different, you're going to pull something different. Right? You make a clear decision on what it is that you're trying to attract. And based on what you're trying to attract, you're going to have to change the game. You're going to have to change the presentation. Because until you change the presentation, yes, you're going to still be pulling the same type of dude. But you got to change your approach. Right? Men, you got to change your approach too. If you want women to stop digging in your pockets, stop advertising your checks. Stop advertising your finances. Right? If you want her to love you for you, then present you. If you want her to love you for you, I'm going to say it again. If you want her to love you for you, present you. Don't present all that other stuff and then get mad when that's what she's expecting. And then you can't be trying to change the game all in the middle of the game. They coming in your life based on what you were advertising. If somebody advertised something to you and you accepted what they were advertising, and then in the middle, they try to change the game, you ain't going to be happy because that's not what you was there for. You were there for what they advertised, right? It's the same thing, people. People come based on what we're advertising. People come based on what we're presenting. So then we can't get all brand new because now we don't like it in the middle of the game and expect them to change. They were drawn to what we were advertising. Maybe they don't like whatever this new stuff is. So you have to make a decision out gate. What is it that you want? What is it that you're trying to pull? And what spirit are you sending out? What message are you sending out? And then get yourself together and change the message. Get yourself together and change the presentation. And I promise you, you'll begin to attract different. I promise you, you'll begin to pull different. And you'll begin to have different experiences, better experiences. Right? Time out for foolishness, y'all. We got to do better. All right, I'm gone. Enjoy the rest of your day.